Well, producer Kevin pointed at me, which means we must be live. So, welcome to Grave New World, our Buffy the Vampire Slayer TTRPG. Haven't done that in a while. I'm Chris, aka Wayward Knight, your lovable, torturous director of sorts. I put my players through trauma for my own entertainment and supposedly theirs. Um, Let's see, who am I gonna pick on first? Who never goes first? Manna, let's go.
Okay. Hi, guys. I am Mana Queen. You can find me here every Monday night on our Dirty 20 Gaming channel playing Ash Lexington, our lovely Slayer. You can also find me over in our Discord, which is a really great place to be. If you haven't joined it yet, check it out. Other than that, you can't currently perceive me anywhere on the internet except for here. Twitter too, but less frequently there. Or I guess X now, whatever it's called. But yeah, that's
Twitter.
that weird space, in the internet. Let's see who's next. Bison.
That's me. Hi, I'm Bison_Stonefist. I am a regular contributor on this channel in that I have no life, so I'm always here. You can catch me 4 nights a week. Tonight I am playing Jack. I'm Not Crazy Aldridge. On Tuesdays, I run a Cyberpunk Red campaign. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be playing. I told the players that, and we just don't know if I can craft an idea in that amount of time. On Thursdays, I play Encino, the Dragonborn Paladin / Ranger in our 5e Fool's Gold campaign, King's Pirate. And on Saturdays, you can catch me playing Sid Brimlock, the engineer / future bureaucrat who's really in denial about it. In our necrobiotic radio drama, Dead to Rights. Oh, yeah.
Next.
Let's go with Kyle.
Howdy, folks. It's your friendly neighborhood bad Kyle here. You can find me, of course, on Mondays. You got the right day, playing everybody's favorite half demon stoner oracle, Jacob King. On Thursdays, you can find me playing the party dad and holder of the brain cell, Badges Newth. Great fun game there. And that's really it because I don't want to be perceived anywhere else. Luna.
Hi, I'm Luna. I am here on Monday nights playing our neurotic witchling, May Lipinski, who's ready to face off against her mom. I am not really anywhere else. I live here.
And like I said, I'm Chris. What do? I'm here. I play games here. I also have a podcast. There's my link. It's called Professional Questers. You should check it out. I interview people in the TTRPG community about the characters that they play, and then I flip the script and I interview the characters themselves. It's a blast. Episode 3 is on its way, and without further ado, character art courtesy of Hero Forge, background images courtesy of Pixabay. You're welcome, Kyle. Let's get recapping. Last week, we left off with Ash bringing Ye some clothes because he was butt naked on Nana's couch after his clothes disintegrated into dust and ash. On a more somber note, Julian then filled the others in on the disturbing updates regarding the Slayer deaths and the shocking lack of response from the Watchers Council. It seems things might get worse before they get better, however. Julian asked his wife Jillian to make one last Hail Mary attempt to try and get information on the Cruciamentum ritual. Then we did a flash backward to learning everything about what the agency has been putting Jack through in the last month and a bit as they investigated his passenger. Um, After becoming threatened and desperate, Alice, who it turns out is involved in the whole debacle, makes an offer to get May involved, or made an offer. Let's get our tenses right. Because why not? Gotta be grammatically correct. Jack was given his phone back and through some clever deciphering was able to discover that John knows more than he is letting on. The rest of the gang, discussed how to handle the situation with Jack's captivity and May's mother, and they arranged to meet her at a local cafe after closing time. And that's where we pick up.
All right, we've lost Bison.
Yeah, we have.
Oh,
Posted in
no.
chat. But we can probably do our part while he reboots. So I don't think he's gonna magically show up at the cafe.
Yeah.
Probably not. Oh no. Oh, okay. Yeah. What you gonna do when they come for you? So you, uh, Alice has given you a time and a place, which is this little cafe after closing time. It is, um, right now it's about 7:30, and she wants to meet at around 10 p.m. So you guys have a little bit of time to prepare should you choose to do so.
Ye's probably gonna go home and change. Feels like this feels like a power play, and he wants to kind of gussy up a little bit to you know, try and put things on a more even footing because he knows she's gonna be there with some sort of friggin' Louboutin bandage on that or cast on that hand and just styled up. So he's got to flex on him.
May has 2.5 hours to try to sweat through this edible she stuffed in her mouth. She's like, oh fuck.
Honestly, being a little high going into it might be for the best for poor May.
It
Just
probably will be.
drink a ton of water and maybe go work out or something.
I don't think May has the juice to go work out, given like the 2 weeks of barely eating or sleeping.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
Poor May. But yeah, so he's gonna go get changed, cleaned up a little, and then he'll come back and give everybody a ride if they all want to just carpool to this.
yeah, Ash is probably going to change a little bit too. Chris, I do not have this in my very bare bones notes that I take every week. Didn't you say something about Ash in the cafe being weird?
Yeah, Ash, you know this cafe.
Okay. That's okay. That's what I thought. Okay. Um, yeah. Yeah, Ash will just go get changed. They have lots of thoughts and feelings, but they're just keeping them to themselves for now because, they be like that sometimes.
Fun. Okay, so you guys, you guys get all gussied up for, or whoever so chooses to do so. Um, and then you head to the cafe. It is, you arrive there right as the owner is flipping the sign from open to closed, and you see, all of the chairs are flipped up on the tabletops and everything, with the exception of the largest booth in the sort of corner of the dining area, where you see Alice Hamill, who is wearing the same sort of very professional outfit. Her hand is neatly wrapped. You know it you wouldn't think her hand just got crushed in a door. It seems weirdly healthier than it should be, having just been crushed in a door. Uh, but she is patiently waiting for you all.
He's gonna just hold up a hand before anybody gets out, and he's gonna turn to May, and he'd be like, "Just remember, before we go talk to her, you don't share a last name. She's never been part of your life. She's here because she needs something from you. From the May Lipinski who grew up smart, strong, and incredibly powerful without her. I would not put it past her to try and play on, childhood trauma of growing up with just,
Right. And remember that
one parent.
she needs it. It's not
Mhm.
just something that she wants. So you have the power here.
May just slowly blinks at you both, probably like almost like the lizard thing, like one eye at a time. She's just like, I think I'm good.
Yeah, your
Here,
your
good.
metal skin
It's like
has
a-
worn off, by the way.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that would have been very interesting.
Yeah.
Ash was about to be like, "You got this, buddy."
Yeah. And he is like, probably should have started you off with a half. But damage is
both,
done.
both feet first. It's
Yeah, let's go. And then he's gonna get out and, you know, straighten his vest a little bit because now he's in that crimson silk shirt, the black silk
is he in a tie?
vest. No tie. Ties
No
are
tie.
ties are too much for that, but the
For
fingerless
squares.
gloves, the dress slacks, and shoes. He's,
Ready
Fancy
for a
bouncer.
shakedown.
Yep. Don Lazzuto wants to talk to you. Yeah, no.
Okay, I have to move this. This is gonna distract me. Um, yeah, so Alice is facing the door, which means that she sees you immediately when you come in, and she goes, "Well, you're mostly punctual. I appreciate that."
Before sitting down, Ash isn't even going to greet this woman. And they will go check the back door that they know is there and everywhere else.
It's not locked or anything.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna make sure May's seated safely. May's natural clumsiness plus being a little zooted and anxious
Yeah.
it could damage their image, as it were.
I imagine like Ash and Ye kind of take both sides of May between
Yeah.
Alice.
It's so
Yeah.
funny because just like their heights are lined up. It's like Ash, May, yeah.
Yeah. Doot, doot, doot.
I really enjoyed that we all did that, and Luna, I know that even you did that, even though we
Yeah,
can't
I
see you.
did.
And just for the audience out there, Kevin producer did it too, and we all did it at the same time.
Yep. It was just a full screen and spirituals. I'm actually half surprised that Bison didn't just kind of.
I know, right? It just like come back in.
Julian also is kind of hovering in the back. Just there's not enough room in the booth to like the only seat left is next to Alice, and he ain't doing that. So
Ash will
just-
kind of get up and perch on the back of the booth because they don't mind perching on things, so just kind of like making room, kind of hovering a little bit.
Julian will
If Julian
pull
wants
up a he'll take a chair off of a table and to sort of sit kitty corner to it's still as far away from Alice as possible, but sort of like off to the side. And Alice looks kind of blankly in that very stern way she has at you all, from one to the next, and goes, "Have you considered my offer?"
Why this location? And now?
Because it's one that I'm familiar with, and it's one that is less disreputable.
Right.
Let's just say, in my line of work, it's good to have an understanding of the environment. Variables are inevitably frowned upon.
Tactically sound. All right, so he's gonna May. What do you think?
So, what exactly do you need from me?
I need you to make contact with the passenger who is attached to your friend and figure out why they are causing so much trouble, why they will not leave, what they want, and how we can get rid of them.
Okay, well, I'm a seer, not exactly a seancer, so I would need to be in contact with Jack and able to find this spirit. So you might as well just, tell us where he is.
It's not you can't just waltz into a government facility, especially not one at the level at which they're holding him. You absolutely need my help.
One does not simply walk into the CIA.
And you wish it was the CIA.
It doesn't matter. It's just another well-supported cult. So, what help do we need from you to get into this place?
Well, first you're going to need to get onto the property, which is fenced and guarded. Then you'll need to get into the building, which requires at least an access pass. You'll have to avoid and/or disable the cameras, locate your friend, which would require either knowing exactly how to get to his room or having some way of finding him other than that. You would need to deactivate his tracking bracelet without setting it off, which does require a high level technomancer. Then you would have to exit the building, assuming they haven't been alerted to your presence or just suspected you, started chasing you in general. And then you would have to leave the property and again fence, gate, guards.
But with you, we can just walk in?
I mean, I suppose there are several different approaches you could take. You guys seem to be wild cards.
In Calders. And this is the only way we're going to get to him. Like the people who are stuck with him aren't also being plagued by whatever this is and want to get rid of him or get rid of it.
Oh, they are. That's why I'm here and not there.
Why do they not just let us in to fix this then?
I never said they wouldn't. I'm simply telling you what you need to do and how I can help you.
And they had to send you and not someone else that I don't detest with every fiber of my being.
I happen to be the one who knows you.
Do you? What would you know
Better than anyone
besides what you
else.
can find out on the internet?
Do you remember your 18th birthday?
Yeah, I remember the lack of a adult female who gave birth to me.
Do you remember when Nana disappeared for about 30 minutes?
I mean, not really. I was, having fun, which was something I had all the time before you came around.
Fair enough. I happen to be the one who understands. Sorry, hold on. I thought I heard screaming.
It's May's inner
I happen to
monologue.
be the one. I happen to be the one who is, unfortunately, one of the most well versed in what we seem to be experiencing. And I happened to be the one with the strongest connection and the knowledge of your existence, and this was therefore assigned to me. It does not give me butterflies and happy, flowery feelings to return to my past.
No, I'm sure you're not even capable of those feelings, so I completely understand.
All right, I gotta ask, just because it's apparently some form of part of the government here. Are we going in to fix a problem that you guys caused? You or somebody in your organization caused? Is this going to turn out to be one of those things where we fix it and we get down to the nitty gritty and we find out that the real culprit was actually Director Johnson after all?
That I am not at liberty to say, nor am I aware of.
Good God, you have an inflated ego. Okay, anyways. So, like, let's really go. My brain just lost all the words in its head out of character. I was so ready, and then just like, boom, God. Let's try that again. Starting from good God, you have a big inflated ego. Um, so let's put the childhood manipulation that you're trying to force onto May here. Oh, I've really been there in the background this whole time. Yeah, bullshit. What's the plan?
Oh no, no, I wasn't. I I had to bring over some legal things when she turned 18, but other than that, no, you're correct. I have not been in May's life. My plan would be either to escort you personally to the location where your friend is being held and centrally have May assess what is going on and fix the problem. Or, I don't know, you children are wild and crazy, and what do you prefer? Some sort of heist or something? Make it exciting?
No, no, we get plenty exciting. We don't need to add extra exciting on here right now.
We just want our friend back.
Yep. So if we need to all hop in a government van and take a ride to Area 53 and go in and fix the problem that I'm guessing somebody there actually made. I just feel it in my freaking bones here that this is one of those whoops.
Also, you know, if anything happens to us or if we go missing, Nana will find you, and it won't be fun.
Oh, Nana has my assurance that nothing will happen to you three. Looks at Julian. 4.
5. There's still
5.
Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't have anything happen to Jack. I don't care about you or anybody in your shadowy, like, 5-letter acronym organization, Cobra, la 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 la, or whatever. I just want my friend back, and I want you to have no reason to be around anymore. So May can go back to being the wonderful person that she grew up to be without you.
Yes, kudos to that, by the way.
And that's where that stops.
Yeah.
Yes, kudos to her. Moving on.
Well, I've made my intentions clear.
All right. So when do we meet up? What are we allowed to bring? What are we not allowed to bring?
Well, no weapons, first of all. If you have any on you, they will take them from you. So I suggest not even trying. I
I think
understand
May,
you have some.
I think May snorts because she's just thinking about half demon Yay on one side and Slayer Ash on the other, and she's just like holding back giggles, just like.
They are weapons in and of themselves, but
Yeah.
okay. Ash is probably giggling because she's just imagining like her keys just have a few more keychains on them, and that's all. It's fine.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with some tchotchkes. They're not weapons.
We are the ones who knock. But yeah, no, Ye's like, well, they better let me keep my thing of Morton Salt. This is an important magical tool. It has done us a lot of good.
Sure. Anyway, I can get you a full government escort by tomorrow morning, and we will meet. If you drive through the whole day, we should be able to meet that evening.
I'm sorry, how far are we going?
Quantico, Virginia.
Of course we are. Sure.
I don't know how long a drive that actually is out of character.
It's like
From
like-
Ohio.
from
It's like
Ohio to
10-ish hours, I think.
Virginia. Yeah, it's between like 5 and 8, I think.
Well, let's find out together, guys. Cleveland, Ohio to
That's like,
Quantico, Virginia.
damn, we're going to email all our professors. tell
Oh,
them
it
we're
is
definitely not
only a
coming to
6.5
class on
hour
Monday.
drive.
6.5.
It is
Oh,
a 6.5 hour drive.
Yep,
That's not
and we
bad.
do have to. I'll try and at least for those classes where they actually care about attendance and whatnot. Arrange for that, so that'll be a thing.
There's just a mental hand wave from Ash, but that's nothing new for them.
May has a major and a minor. She has to go to class.
Oh yeah, I mean Ash is full on degree, but just make it up. It's fine.
Yep. Well, I guess we need to just let's check again. Are we allowed to bring our cell phones? Are we gonna have to surrender those? Any other electronics? What's on the forbidden list
Well,
besides
we'll be
weapons?
keeping a tight watch on electronic devices, so you can have them. Just no funny business.
Oh no. Wearing Quantico bitches selfies.
Yeah.
The grandma's
Ash
gonna
also-
suffer.
Ash also has a very harebrained idea out of character, but we can talk about that later.
Okay.
Right. All right. Well, is there anything else? Is there any paperwork we need to look at or sign? What?
I am not signing anything from this woman. Full offense, by the way.
You will be given all of the requisite paperwork in the morning. You fill that out. We send it stat to the building. And you'll be off on your way to fix up your friend.
So, the order of operations here is tomorrow morning, we're going to get the paperwork. We look over the paperwork. We sign the paperwork. We give the paperwork to somebody. They send it to Quantico. Then we drive to Quantico ourselves for our government escort. Is that?
No, the escort will pick you up.
Oh, okay. Somehow I'm not sure I like that. I prefer
no.
they could escort us in one of our vehicles so we're not reliant on them to leave after we've done our job. Can you guarantee that they're going to give us that same escort back here when we're done?
So long as you don't break any rules or make them or give them any reason to detain you. I don't see why not.
Best behavior, Ash. Best behavior.
Mhm. So it's like that meme of like, come down, I'm finding it.
May's thinking it's just like, man, she's playing it real good as Ye's like, ah yes, Ash, you behave, as she looks at Alice's hand. Mhm.
Yeah. No, it's fine. Mhm.
Well, yeah, we've looked at Alice's hand, but we know other than, trying to crush more of, her mother's limbs may otherwise tends to be the reserved and shy one.
There's an anger deep within.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. But all right, well, if that's everything, then he's gonna scoot back out and wait for everybody else to get up and shoot their parting shots if needed. No?
Lyra will, or not Lyra, sorry, I just read the name Lyra. Ash will not, Ash will not let May be alone with this woman unless she wants to be.
Yeah. Yep, he is very much the same.
I think May gets out and just nods and is just like, okay, Alice, see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow bright and early. And she also stands up, and before you guys even head out, she just walks away and heads out.
Okay.
So you are left with about, I don't know math, but you expect that your escort will be arriving bright and early in the morning. So
Did they say did we find out where they were going to meet us? Like campus back here, Nana's house?
I think she would have arranged probably Nana's house.
Okay. Well, then Ye's gonna swing everybody by Taco Bell. It feels like a Taco Bell kind of night.
May is just smashing Doritos Locos Tacos.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Ash is just Crunchwrap Supreme and Baja Blast
Yeah.
to the face. While they're
Yep.
at Taco Bell though, Ash is going to, on a napkin, because like now the stories about Alice have them paranoid. So like, is she listening? Who knows? So on a napkin, a la Hush style, and just like, no phones outside. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. We can
so
all
that they
leave
can like
the.
leave their phones in the car or something. But like
Yeah. Yeah.
talking somewhere where there's not tech around, whether that means like
Mhm.
going into a field by Nana's house. Who knows?
I say
You
there's,
can absolutely, you
I
can,
was gonna say, there's
you
probably
can
like a park or
absolutely,
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can go sit on
honestly,
some
if,
swings.
actually, yeah, I mean, the neighborhood park where by where Nana lives it's empty. It's like
No,
10:30 at
no
night,
public cameras
11.
there or anything.
Not like, I mean,
Right. That this is the whole point where like nothing's watching.
if you really wanted privacy, I would suggest Nana's backyard.
Okay, and his backyard works then.
Yeah.
There's
that'd
a,
be-
I imagine there's a at least like a not a porch swing, but you know, like one of those swing things.
One of those like rocky things.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
like on just like on the
Rockers.
yeah on the like the big ones on the bit like
Mm-hmm.
the whatever. Yeah, y'all know what I'm
About
talking about.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so they all get back there, and Ash is like, "Okay, so none of us trust this woman, right? Like we're just on the
Not
same
even a
page
little
there,
bit.
right?
No.
Okay. Um, we could send them a parting gift when we're all the way back in Cleveland after everything's said and done.
Like curses?
Or someone who's really good at them.
Oh. We could introduce them to Kip, yeah.
Right. Just
We never
once we have Jack back, I feel like an offering would be nice. Gives him another year to just leave us alone.
Yeah, I think we can work something out there. After all, we
Right.
know how he was summoned.
Right, exactly. So like that's no funny business while we're there. Alice didn't say any funny business about after we're there.
Exactly.
So and like
Exactly.
who's to say? But May, do we think Nana could, whip up some tchotchkes that don't really look like weapons in her purview, right?
May is sitting there nibbling on a cinnamon twist, just kind of absent-mindedly, and she's just kind of staring at the ground, just like I I don't even think I can like deign to care. Like as soon as we get this done, the sooner that she can finally just be gone from my life. I don't, as much as I would
I,
love to be petty.
right. I just hate to be the one to say it, but you really think she's just gonna leave after this?
She knows what's good for her.
Okay.
Yeah. I would kind of mirror Ash's concern here. The thing I don't like about this is, we have to do it to get Jack out of whatever situation they've put him in, but if you're known as someone useful to the government, they're not always great at just leaving you alone after that. So we're going to have to make it
Right.
perfectly clear when this is said and done that we are not assets to be tapped.
We're gonna be on a list somewhere forever after this.
And I'll probably only have to fold a car around one or two G-men before they get the hint.
I think I would love to see that, even though I don't think that'd be a good idea, but it'd just be really funny.
Oh, I wouldn't not like, kill them with it, just kind of trap them in it.
Mm-hmm.
You'd fold it just so, and then
Just it's like a cocoon, and then it can emerge as a butterfly later, just unbrainwashed.
But all right, so you need keys that don't look like weapons, Ash, you said?
It's just I would feel better having something. I mean, obviously, but I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
I don't either. But if you make it too obvious, they're not going to let you keep them. So I know more keys might be better, but
What about just like little explodey plushies that are on a keychain? Just like one or two of them. Just, it's really not that obvious. They squish. It's great. Just, it's like oobleck. When you press it, it stops. But then when you throw it, it explodes.
I I don't know any explosive experts.
Nana's got it.
Yeah, Julian pipes up and says, if I may interject, I would suspect that any supernatural government agency probably has magic detection abilities. So
Always with the watching. Yeah.
that is my job.
And he's
I
not
know.
wrong.
I know. Just don't
Look,
like it.
yeah.
I think May keeps thinking back to what her mom said about her like 18th birthday, and like she can't get that out of her head. And so like everyone talking about this stuff is just kind of like fuzzing in the background. She's just like is just really thinking like what the actual fuck is my life right now?
Yep. And yeah, he's just gonna be like, May, they probably won't be thrilled about you wandering through with all those charms. I'm not saying don't bring them, just be prepared to have them sit in a plastic bucket and then need to be thoroughly debugged later.
Well, they're gonna have to kind of get over it. This is remember when I told you, Ash, that Nana's magic, when I have my mishaps, they don't hurt me?
Yes.
That's not to say that others don't. These are all kind of the only reason I'm alive today.
Okay. That's very good to know. And it sounds like you found out the hard way, so I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all fun and games until you become an actual magnet and a kitchen full of knives is attracted to your soft, squishy body.
Oh my god, was that the chain thing?
I mean, the chain thing was a chain thing. This was a knife thing. That's why I have so many charms. They're all for individual things that have happened to me. That's why there's a lot.
Got it.
All right, so we need to leave our
So-
weapons behind. I'm bringing my salt. I don't go anywhere without the salt anymore. um, Otherwise, I don't really. I'm honestly thinking I'm going to buy a burner phone before we
Yeah, I
go.
feel
I
like
don't.
that would be a good idea for all of us.
Yeah, I don't want to take my actual full cell phone with me.
Yeah. So burner phones, weapons behind. If we're going on a drive for 7 hours, can we get snacks?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I get beef jerky and
May,
chips
road trip
and
snack. What's your
candy.
number one?
Well, when Dad moved me out here, we usually got like those peach rings.
Peach rings it is.
Yep. For me, it's peppered beef jerky.
Sour
Beef
watermelons.
jerky. Yes, sour watermelons.
All right.
All right. Road trip snacks. Julian.
Crumpets.
Funyuns?
Hot tea.
Oh, of course it's
Funyuns.
Miss
Funyuns.
Yeah. Had
Oh,
some
it's so much
Funyuns.
more about you makes sense now. Okay.
Wait, I don't want to be in a vehicle with Julian eating Funyuns the whole way. Like,
Well,
I
that's
love
Don't eat
Funyuns.
less
Funyuns the
Funyuns.
whole way. I'm not
But,
getting a party-sized bag of Funyuns.
oh no. This
I'm
is
not
now
a
your birthday gift for
criminal.
years now. It's gonna be Funyuns.
I'm not a criminal crime doer.
I don't know. I bet you were pretty rowdy back in the day.
And a nickname like Ripper or Buzzsaw.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Hey, mine's Mayday, so you never know.
Yeah.
All
Yay.
right.
Hey, yay is
Ash.
fun. Just yay.
Yeah.
Yay.
Ash.
Yay.
Ash is
Ash.
also a nickname.
Yeah.
Sounds a little bit more sad though. Burn to ash, but you know, it's fine. And then there's a look from Ash GA being like, don't even say it. like the real name, the full name. Just no. So
Well,
burner phones, snacks,
No weapons.
no weapons. Time to go get Jack.
Just pretty much. I mean, we're probably all going to want to get some sleep. And do any of us have like exorcism supplies?
That would be more in your court, I think, May or Julian.
I have
again,
basic. May.
again, like I can, see ghosts. I've been researching how to get rid of ghosts, but methinks this will not be a simple ghost extraction, so I don't think anything I'm quite up with is going to be enough, but I'm willing to try.
Right.
I will certainly bring backups, and if they allow me to bring them into the building, I will gladly attempt to use them. However, my suspicion is that this agency can provide its own resources in that regard.
And I've seen The Exorcist like 4 times and The Conjuring twice, so yeah, I think we're in good hands.
Oh, yes, you're perfectly trained. All right, everyone, get some sleep. Don't do anything stupid overnight. Let's get Jack back.
I think May grabs like Ash's hand and is just like, would you mind staying?
No, that's fine.
I would have asked Yay too, so it would have been like the
Oh.
3 of us. But
Yeah,
but she's
Yale, stop.
no,
Yeah.
no, she's whispering this to Ash. She's just
Yeah.
like, I would have asked Yay, but after earlier today, I don't think I can like look at him.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'll stay. We'll talk about that later then.
It was blue.
Just like, no, just a perfect Buffy moment. Like Ash and May just like shoulder to the other and Ye just over them just, it was blue. And then just, like,
just taking off.
walks away. Yeah. Alexander, nothing can defeat the penis.
Call me Daddy Smurf.
Absolutely not.
Ooh. Oh, good times.
But yes, Ash will say, they'll probably just, I mean, clothes wise, they'll be fine. They'll probably borrow some of May's, just tie a shirt if they need to for the top area. But yeah, Ash will stay.
Yay's Julian's ride, so if Yay leaves, Julian leaves.
Is Julian ready to leave?
Julian is honestly, I think Julian goes back into the kitchen just to like help Nana around like cleaning up and stuff like that, 'cause he's like, this seems like things that I don't need to be privy to.
We have cookies, Ash.
Are they safe cookies?
May stares at Nana.
I think she said last time that the magic got baked out of them, so they
Yeah.
should be fine.
The
Okay.
cookies
Okay.
are fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good to go though. Like he said, his heart, and he's good to head out now.
May gives him one last hug.
He hugs back carefully.
On your way back in the morning, can you just bring me a bag
Yeah.
from my place? Thanks.
See, he totally has a key.
Yeah, I mean, Ash stopped by his place.
Yeah, yeah.
like-
He's just hoping that
So-
when he stops in to grab the bag, it's not gonna be like, "Hi, Ash's dad. Hi, um, in-law. I don't know. Soon to
No,
be."
Dad.
Yeah, so Julian goes with you and you guys head off. What are May and Ash doing?
Having a slumber party. They're gonna have cookies. Ooh, Ash wants to see if like May can like just like teach them like the basics about magic. Like give them like magic 101. Like, you know, how did you like, get in were you born with this? Did you start this? Like, they're having the talks of how this happened for May.
Well, was born with the whole eye thing. The seeing of the ghosts and the seeing of the magic.
Mm.
I guess I kind of had an affinity for it. But again, magic's hard and takes a lot of work and study. And it's a good thing when your nana is like one of probably the greatest witch ever.
Okay, so like is she Baba Yaga though?
That's a no. That's we're Polish.
I mean,
Polish.
yeah, but still, it's a valid question.
If Nana actually is that old, then maybe the Baba Yaga like stuff was made after her. I wouldn't have any doubts. I kind of wish our house had chicken legs. I think that'd be cool. Although I guess it would be crow legs.
That would be so. Oh, a house with crow eggs. That sounds kind of cool.
Um, but yeah, I didn't really get into doing magic probably until the like high school. Um, Nana decided that I was probably a little better off knowing some stuff to help protect me, I guess. What with all of the bad stuff that happens to me, and there was some aftermath with our Hellmouth closing when I was a kid, so we had some very interesting demons and monsters showing up all the time.
Has it made it like? And Ash kind of like tucks both legs like up underneath them. I'm assuming they're like sitting somewhere either in May's room or in the living room. I don't know.
Yeah,
Cozy
we just sit on the
conversations.
bed. It's
Yeah,
fine.
right. Yeah, just like cozy sleepover conversations, right? That's like where your jaws tucks your like, genuine curiosity, not like your surface level. Like, oh, how did you get like, genuine. Do you think it's made it any easier to deal with all this since you've known since birth about it? I guess. Or
I
is it
don't know
still
about
really fucking weird sometimes?
yeah, I was about to say I don't know about easier. I think it's I try to think like what if I hadn't known about all of this stuff and like it would have just been these strange occurrences and all that, and it's hard to think about it that way. But I don't know. I think it has given me a lot of perspective. Um, it's certainly helped me look at things in a different light. Like the whole thing. It's like, oh, like my mom didn't just leave because she didn't like me or my dad anymore. It's because we kind of lived in a horrible place and she's a coward.
Well, yeah, narcissists generally are cowards, and like she really seems like a big one. Like she has a really big ego. I'm not gonna lie. Like you can only do this with me. I'm sure we could find some other government spook to coerce in there, but she's awful.
Yeah, um, kind of kind of glad I don't remember her since she left when I was like 2. Um, that's kind of made it easier to not like her, but unfortunately, Dad could only really sing her praise, so
Yeah, yeah. Sorry you don't have any like good memories though. Those ones are kind of the best.
I I have a lot of good memories.
Well, I meant
Just
of her.
yeah. um,
Yeah.
it's fine. I grew up with my dad, who's awesome. He's like the best ever. Um, taught me how to
Yeah,
shoot a gun.
mine did too. Awesome Dads
Well,
Club.
next time my dad's in Cleveland, maybe we can get them together.
I think they would enjoy each other very much. That would be cool. My dad pretty much, raised me too, but not nearly as supernaturally. Actually, not supernaturally at all. Uh, grew up in a car shop most of my life here in Cleveland. So, you know, not really near anywhere near many monsters. Maybe like a few engines almost falling on my head, but that was like biggest danger of my life till mm, you know, just several months ago.
Hey, you know what? Uh, a normal life where you get to spend time with someone who makes your life happy is, better than constant terror and agony. So I think
Yeah.
was a good way to grow up.
Yeah. Been a weird transition.
Yeah, it's not every day that you find out that you have supernatural strength and can like kill monsters for a living.
That was a wild party. Remind me to have Yay and I tell you about that one because that was wild.
Absolutely.
Accidentally threw someone through a table.
Oh, accidentally?
Honestly and truly, it was an accident, I swear.
Uh-huh.
Just a lot of weird things happened that day, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Magic is weird sometimes.
Oh, yeah, don't I know it?
Yeah. You gonna be all right tomorrow with everything?
I hope so. Um, I, again, I'm not really up on the whole exorcism stuff, and even just the slightest glimpse I'd caught on whoever's hanging off of Jack just gives me not great feelings.
Well, just remember, person who has literally been born to vanquish demons here on your side, and demon who has the sight to prevent bad things from happening and also is pretty good at vanquishing the bad guys also on your side. So even if you're not okay, you got a pretty good team, and don't ever told him I said this, but like a pretty decent watcher. He kind of knows what he's doing.
I will keep my lips sealed.
Listen, it's better if he just thinks I'm annoyed by him, okay?
I understand.
It keeps the dynamic alive and flowing. It's fine. Cookie?
Okay. Yes, absolutely.
They probably
You
just have
guys
like
munch
good
on
slumber
your-
party. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You guys munch on that. Is there anything else that you guys want to cover before we move on to the next day?
It's blue. You never talked about it. No.
Oh no, they absolutely
did
talked
not
about
hear
it, but
Yeah,
just not
they
on
talked
screen.
about
that. I
uh,
did not hear any of that.
it's for the best. Ye is just gonna, probably pick up Julian again, unless Julian wants to drive to Nana's separately. Otherwise, he's gonna grab that go bag for Ash. He's gonna change out the red silk shirt for a blue one, and change it up a little bit. He's gonna stop and get the snacks.
So about 5 minutes into your drive over, you hit traffic.
Are they in the car with the government escort, or is it just like cars around their car is their escort?
There are agents who came with a car who are picking you up. It's like a fancy black car with tinted windows.
So they don't get to drive themselves and just follow
No.
behind. Okay.
No.
7
Yeah.
hours in a car with spooks. Okay.
The spooks aren't getting any of our Funyuns.
Julian's like our Funyuns.
Damn, Julian.
There was just a blanket thing there to help emphasize that your Funyuns are protected, okay? Or did you not want any beef
But-
jerky, Julian?
Okay, fine. I guess we're all in kindergarten again, making snack deals.
Oh, don't I wish I had the best snacks my parents can cook and bake.
I bet you did. Yeah, so about 5 minutes into your drive, after Julian meets you at probably your apartment, and then you head over, you hit like standstill traffic.
What does Google Maps have to say about this?
What does Google Maps have to say about it?
Because if there's another way, Ye is going that other way.
There are reported accidents all over the city.
Oh, of course there are.
Well, Ye is definitely going to or ask Julian at least to text Ash and May and let them know. I'm pretty sure they're trying to not have us involved in this. This seems a little too convenient that there are accidents all over the city and traffic is suddenly at a standstill. How long would it take to walk from right around where they are?
Like 45 minutes, maybe.
Well, Ye is fine with that. He does cardio.
So is Ash, but then Ash and Ye share a look, and then look to May, and then look to each other, and then question.
Well, no, this is, I think what Chris is saying is that before we get to the house, like Ye and Julian are heading towards Nana's house and are
Oh,
stuck
I
in
misunderstood
traffic.
that. Sorry. That's my correct on that. I misunderstood that.
So, and when are they supposed to like meet up with the G-men?
I think Al is probably established like 8 a.m.
How much time between where our time now and that 8 a.m.? Because if there's time to walk, Ye will just stash the car and walk.
When would you have left?
Probably at 7. Because Ye is one of those, if you're not early, you're late people.
Okay.
Which is
Uh,
odd for a stoner.
then yeah, you would have time to walk. Would suck for Julian because he's not wearing walking shoes, but
That's his fault.
I can give him a piggyback ride if his tootsies start to hurt. Otherwise, he's just
he
gonna
says,
find
"No, it's fine."
a place to park and then just like he's not bringing weapons or anything, so he's not super worried about it. He'll just put his car somewhere where it's not likely to be ticketed, and rather than deal with all of this, and just stroll his way to the to Nana's.
Make me. Make me.
It's always the make me
What are you bad at? Make me roll on that.
Okay. No. First, we're going to do a roll to determine how much you have to beat for the second roll. First, make me a perception notice.
12, 2 successes.
Okay. Make me a dexterity acrobatics.
Oh no.
Oh,
14, 3 successes.
Oh god, hold on. I knew I needed to pull up Julian today and I didn't.
A straight circus tumbles out of whatever this is.
Dex. Oh boy. Boy, you're so fucked. Yeah,
oh
you're
no.
fucked.
Oh, oh,
Never
dude.
good.
Why?
You well, what is his
Should have made everyone stay
perception?
over.
Oh no.
Okay. Julian notices this right away. There is like a crack and a rumble as you pass by some local eateries, and um he stops you, but it is too late for him and the ground crumbles beneath him. He grabs on to Actually, he doesn't grab onto anything. He starts to fall into this pit that opens up. Yay, you manage to
Think?
grab Julian with one hand and the ledge of the pavement with the other hand, but you are dangling above a like 20-foot deep sinkhole.
I was just about to say, did a sinkhole just open up beneath them? Like God.
I
Yeah.
knew it was a government conspiracy. But anyway, Ye's just gonna, with a 7 strength, Ye's just putting Julian back up on the pavement and then climbing up himself. He could literally like punch hand grips into the
Mhm.
cement if he needed to.
Yeah.
So they had their little cliffhanger
Julian,
moment, and
um, if anyone watched Between the Lions as a kid, cliffhanger. That's a throwback. Anyway, yeah, Julian definitely let out a yelp as that happened. Um, but he climbs up, uh he scrambles as far away from this hole as he can, and this hole in the ground, and he's like, "Shit, where are my glasses?" And his glasses are just, they're gone. Um and he is looking around like, what the hell just happened? Um,
You want me to guess off the top of my head? Because I have a guess off the top of my head that whatever friggin' thing has been haunting Jack and the Spook Central and everything came with Alice, knows what is being planned, and does not want us involved.
I'm, hold on, Julian's gonna make a,
I could be crazy.
plus, I think he gets a +2.
I'm not often wrong about these wild guesses.
He rolled a 1. He still got 2 success levels. He says, I have never heard of a ghost being able to cause a sinkhole. That's a lot.
I'm with you
Jack
there,
would
but
probably be dead if a ghost that strong was attached to him.
not if it didn't want him dead.
Look,
Uh,
let's just,
let's just go. Come on. And he's just
yeah, let's just go.
gonna set off and kind of guide Julian as he needs to now that Julian's kind of blind.
Yeah, Julian,
Get his-
he's more nearsighted without his glasses, so he you know, so doesn't see street signs until they're like a little too close.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
So Jack is being a seeing eye demon for him. It's fine.
yeah. Um, uh, as you guys walk and you keep walking, you keep encountering various sized sinkholes that seem to be opening up all over the city on your route to Nana's. Not just like ones that are, opening up underneath you, which there are some where you're like, okay, you hear the distinct cracking and the crumbling, and you're like, let's go down this street instead. There are ones where like you turn down a street to avoid one and you're met with another one that's already fully, crumbled. The city is like Swiss cheese kind of right now.
Yep. Yeah, that's fine. Ye is still like 100% certain this is just whatever entity trying to keep them from being involved. Because if they actually had witches or whatever on staff that were this powerful, they probably wouldn't actually need mace sight and everything. So Ye is firmly convinced, and if he turns out to be wrong later, he will never admit it. And he'll constantly talk about, hey guys, remember that ghost that hated us and opened potholes all over the city? Because it was totally that ghost. But otherwise, yeah, he's just going to keep
Julian's gonna
making his
make.
way.
Okay. Okay. Hi, Julian. You're gonna do one more thing for me.
Making my
Where is
way downtown, chasms crack, asphalt. I lost track of it there at the end. I almost had it.
Okay.
Me and Ash just munching on bagels. Like, damn, where are they?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah. May, while you are waiting for Ash, Yay, and Julian to show up, Barnaby taps on the window.
Yeah, she goes and lets him in.
How you doing, kid?
Not great. Kind of wish. I don't know. I don't know what I wish. Today's gonna be a very weird day. Where have you been?
Sorry, say that again.
Where have you been?
In the tree over there?
Didn't have anything to say about my mom being here yesterday.
You can fight your own battles. You had your friend. I didn't want to disturb your bonding. Sorry, that was me cracking. I'm sorry.
It would have been funny if Barnaby did that. It's just like, you saw.
Actually, yeah, you know what? No, that's canon. Don't worry, I didn't look longer than needed to or should have. It,
I
what
definitely
did
did way too long.
It was blue.
I love
was
you, Nana. I love her, but God, with spoons, Nana, with the spoons. Anyway, who's your friend?
Oh, this is Ash. They were there that first day. They're the
Oh yeah,
Slayer here.
in the library. I remember. And then, yeah, all right, all right. Nice to meet you. And he will like nod his head at Ash, but Ash, all you hear. Am I muted?
No, I'm muted.
Ash was
Oh, you're muted.
Yeah.
Ash. I could see them out.
Yeah. Yeah. Can Ash actually hear Barnaby or no?
I was about to say, Ash, all you hear is cause.
I should be like, right. Morning, Barnaby.
Barnaby nods again.
Yay.
I've really got to figure out that translation spell.
I don't know, man. It's kind of funny that your friends can't hear me.
It's not funny when I'm talking to you and people like can't hear what you're saying, and so it's just me having a conversation by myself.
Yeah, but would it be weirder if they knew that you. Let's just say this. What's weirder? You having a conversation by yourself or a talking crow?
Well,
And
it
he like
only be
does this
it,
with his
it
wings.
wouldn't be out in public, Barnaby. It'd be with, these people who would also probably benefit in talking to you.
Uh, I suppose. I suppose you're right. We'll work on researching some translation spells.
I've kind of put all my focus into ghost stuff for the past month.
Yeah, how's that going, kiddo?
Not great. Not great.
Has she been around lately?
Um, she hadn't been for a while, and then kind of talked about her last night and showed up. So she at least seems to be respecting my need for space, but it also kind of doesn't help that she can just appear in the house anytime she likes, and apparently has been watching me from the shadows.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I have you talked to her about boundaries?
You mean the boundary that she's dead and that she should probably move on? Yeah, I've talked about that boundary.
You know what I mean.
I told her I told her that if she doesn't leave me alone, I become a bit unstable, and she seemed to respect that, and that's why she wasn't here for a while. But then we had the question of whether she could fight one on one with this ghost we're dealing with, so she showed up.
Well, I've never heard of a ghost fighting a ghost. Not that I have a lot of experience with ghosts, but I guess there's a first for everything. I know that's not really comforting, but I don't think Lacey's the answer to this problem.
No, I don't think so either. Um, but I also don't know the solution to this problem until I actually meet this entity.
Listen, I know things are all cryptic sometimes, but when I say you can trust me and you can trust your Nana, you can trust me and you can trust your Nana.
Yeah, um, as long as Nana doesn't keep disintegrating my friend's clothes in front of me.
Oh boy. Yeah, if I could, I would have a talk with her about that. But why don't we just chat over some bagels?
Yep, I got your. And she gives him a half a bagel today because he is getting fat.
What are you skimping on me? Ugh, that's not cool. And then we're
She,
gonna,
she pokes
and
him,
he'll
just
like
like,
play,
"You are so
playfully peck
fat.
at you. Hey,
Don't peck at
hey,
me.
I
You're
am
fat."
big feathered. I am big feathered, excuse you. And he'll just like kind of ruffle his feathers playfully and like start pecking into the bagel. And Yay and Julian, back to where you guys are. You've been walking through this maze of sinkholes all over Cleveland, and Julian keeps noticing, like, out of the corner of his eye, like movement from these these sinkholes. Like something is down inside them, but he can't catch a glimpse fast enough. It's like just peripheral vision. And he's like, yeah, are you? Do you see? Am I crazy? Were you? Is something moving down there?
I don't know. Does Ye see that?
Make me a perception notice check with +2 because it's been pointed out to you, so you're actually like really paying attention.
Okay. 16, so 4 levels of success.
Okay, yeah. Um, you as you go come around the corner and you are met with yet another sinkhole, you catch the faintest like trace of something move in like deeper into a sinkhole, which is weird because like sinkholes don't usually, they're just holes. They don't can't usually go deeper into a sinkhole.
Yeah. Well, do I have any idea what it is or what it looks like, or is it just some shape doing an thing in a sinkhole?
Um Make me just make me an intelligence knowledge roll.
Oh. Oh, I actually got one. I knew it's the mole people.
Kind of looked like a paw.
Like one of Kip's paws?
No,
Oh, okay.
like it's weird because it was big. It was big, but it looked like a rabbit.
Julian, Julian, was that a giant fucking rabbit in that hole? Is that what you're trying to point out? That for some reason we're being like land sharked by some sort of magic goddamn rabbit? It's not Easter, is it? I don't want to deal with this again.
It is. What is it? It's like fucking February, so no,
Huh.
it's not Easter.
Okay.
Julian's like, I
Well, yes, it seems like he might have a chance at grabbing whatever it is out of like a freshly formed sinkhole. He's just gonna keep, friggin' platformering his way to the house.
okay. So make me just make me like one dexterity doubled roll.
One dexterity doubled roll. You know what? We're gonna spend a drama point to make this a heroic feat, because Ye is quite literally trying to ninja grab some sort of land rabbit shark thing while it's making potholes, trying to trip them up. So we're gonna do a +10 to that dexterity doubled roll.
Jesus.
26. 7 success levels.
Mind-boggling.
It's like, Julian, watch this. I know Kung Fu.
So you were trying to grab a rabbit, or you were trying to
Yeah, he's trying to grab
get...
whatever he's seeing in that.
Okay.
He just, boom.
Yeah, you hold on, I have a
Bad Rock Bunny. Bad.
I don't know. Yeah, you grab this rabbit. It is no ordinary rabbit. It's a huge fucking rabbit. It's like what you managed to grab in your fist is one back foot. And I'm actually gonna need you to make me a grapple roll, which is grapple, dexterity plus kung fu +2.
All right, so there is Kung Fu +2. 3 successes.
3 successes, and it is going to. Where's the thingamajig? Okay. 3 successes, and it has a thingy of that. It wriggles out of your grasp as it is flailing and flopping around. And I'm going to need you to make a dodge roll to see if you get kicked in the face. And that is either, I'm going to say it's Dex and Acrobatics.
Alrighty. 2 successes. 12.
2 successes. Where's my little cheat sheet? You take 10 damage. Straight to the kisser.
Ow.
Yeah, I can handle it.
And the rabbit basically bounces off of your chest, knocking you down, and like bounds away further into what is actually a tunnel.
Oh, well, is it moving? Does it appear to be moving away from us?
Yes.
Okay, well, as long as there are no more, I don't give a about this rock bunny, other than that it leaves us alone so we can get where we're going. This is a whole problem for another day at this point. One crisis at a friggin' time.
Okay. Okay. So promptly ignoring bunny crisis.
Actually, I think I take 2 less from that because I've got natural toughness.
Oh yeah, if you got natural talent, yes, so you take
Just 8,
2 less.
I think. So
Yeah, that'd be 8.
all right, so hopefully they're unimpeded on the rest of their walk.
Yeah. Let me just make sure Julian doesn't fucking fall again.
Julian better not. If he
Jesus.
just about falls again, Ye's gonna princess carry him the rest of the way.
Cat. Ah. He's fine. He knows. Most of the sinkholes have opened up by this point. It's later in the morning than you were supposed to meet the agents, but you finally make it to Nana's house. And Nana lives closer to, pardon me, Nana lives closer to the edge of town, so there are less sinkholes as you get closer to Nana's house. When you finally rock up, you are greeted by the sight of 2 agents in black suits standing next to a large black town car with tinted windows.
Great. And wander past them, go up and knock on the door.
Of Nana's house?
Yeah.
Okay. You hear from from inside the house, I'm coming, hold on. And there's like some shuffling and like a couple locks get unlocked, and then the door swings open and it's Nana holding a spoon, and it's got some sort of probably porridge of some kind on it. and she says, y- "Is that your ride?"
I think so. Are May and Ash still in here, or did they get in the car? Nobody said anything to us as we passed. So
Well, no, they're still here.
okay, yeah, that's well, it's gonna be our ride. We had to ditch my car because rock bunnies, giant burrowing rabbits were tearing up the street everywhere. There
Oh,
were
well,
accidents.
that's new.
Yeah, I had never seen one before. I managed to grab one, but then it kicked me in the face and ran away. So I think
That's going to bruise. Here. I
for a
think I
little
have a
while.
charm for that. And then she'll like go turn around and like start digging through her charms. And Julian has been designated as the snack bag carrier, I imagine.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So, uh, he's like, "We ready? As we'll ever be?"
Did I hear something about giant rabbits?
Yeah. They're giant rabbits, like Saint Bernard sized rabbits. Um, they're about burrowing through the asphalt downtown.
Oh,
Um,
great.
Traffic is beyond fucked up, probably because of these rabbits. Betting there's some.
Nana comes back out with like it's like a keychain that has it's one of those like kitschy circle like coins that says like faith, hope, love on it. Um
Hmm.
and it clearly had like somebody's birthstone in it, but the stone has fallen out. Um and she's like, "This one should be rabbits. Here you go." And she'll like press it into his hand. And she's like, "I will investigate the rabbits. You go save your friend."
Thank you, Nana. You are the
I made
best.
breakfast too. May made bagels. She always makes bagels. She's crazy for bagels. Um,
Bagels are good.
May, what bagel day is it?
It's
Sesame.
sesame.
You just hear sesame from both May and Ash at the same time.
May is gonna grab like an ice pack from the freezer and throw it at Ye.
Ah! Oh, I
I
should have caught. No, I'm just kidding. You caught it. It's like kunk. Ah.
She has a
This.
dexterity of 2. Like,
Yep. It's just like this will all be fixed up probably by the time we get there. Thankfully, I heal fast. If I didn't, I'd have not made it this far. But anyway, we got beef jerky, and we'll take some bagels for the road and
Yeah.
whatever else. And
Nana has sort of left the door open, just sort of absent-mindedly, and you hear sort of from one of the agents as he kind of itches his nose discreetly and expresses his displeasure with running late.
look,
has he set foot inside the door?
No, no.
Okay.
okay,
mhm.
he's
Say,
just gonna
it's fucking outside.
grit his teeth for a minute and grab a bagel or two and uh, you know, give Nana a kiss on top of her head and then wander out.
Oh yeah, Ash
Ah, you
purposely
are
slows
so
their
sweet.
Ash purposely slows their pace by like 70% after that dude says that. They are just to the car. Oh, I forgot something. Hold on. It takes them at least twice as long now.
And he's just gonna be like, "Look, Agent Smith, you try dealing with sudden explosions of friggin' rock rabbits. Do you know what rock rabbits are? Because I do. I got kicked in the face by one." they're giant fucking rabbits that are tunneling through all the asphalt downtown. So you might want to look out for that on Google Maps. Try and see where there's not a bunch of traffic. You're not going to find many options.
He pulls out his, government issue phone and just starts to like do some tapping and like looking around and stuff. Just still perfectly stoic face, like unaffected.
I'm betting
Nothing.
that's not natural. I'm betting that's Botox.
Oh yeah, that's like fresh too. This conversation happens out loud.
Yeah.
Just talking about his Botox out loud.
Looking a little plasticky and shiny here. But whatever, you do you, boo boo. And then Ye's gonna get in the car, squeeze himself as far over as he can to make as much room as he can, which he's not really good at because there's a lot of Ye.
It's one of those larger cars, one of those big boat-sized town cars.
Is it like one of the
So,
ones where there's
like-
like a front, like a seat that's facing backwards and a seat that's facing forwards, but it's not quite a limo. It's
Yeah.
not quite a limo, but it's like one of those.
Yeah, basically. And so you climb in there. It's not like luxury by any means, but it's it's nice. They're not gonna try to give you cause to be more mad. Or madder than you already are. And you start the 6-hour drive.
Well, isn't that just fantastic? On the road again.
I just can't wait to be on the road again. Everybody
Is it
make
a
me a
bad thing I didn't
Constitution
take my
doubled roll.
Dramamine?
Constitution doubles.
Oh great, are they gonna fucking gas us?
Oh great. Oh yes, I love this. Ash with their Constitution 8. Yeah, all right. I'll make a Constitution double roll.
Yep.
Director.
17,
No
so 5 successes for Ye.
I'm
Okay.
afraid to look what I got for. Nah, someone tell me.
You rolled a 1, so you're at a 0 successes.
Mother F!
That's gonna be a 25 from Ash.
She really did forget
Okay.
to take her Dramamine.
The sad thing is
Julian!
that I was just gonna say the sad thing is that grapple roll from Ye was a 1. 3 successes on a 1.
Yeah, May, you get so car sick and you really have to pee.
I really have to pee.
They do, and Julian. Let's see if Julian can do something about it. Julian, after a lot of persuading, more like annoying rather than persuading.
I mean, May would have like leaned up to the front seat and was just like, "I will barf and piss just everywhere if you do not stop."
Okay, make me a willpower influence roll with a +1.
Hell yeah. Okay, my influence is 0. Yay.
What? Oh.
Oh no, me.
Just
Yeah.
a general Ye.
I can't even say. So it's gonna be a +5. All right. 11.
Okay. Oh, that's a 2, I think. 2 successes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the agents are still very unfazed, but they don't want to risk just expulsions of things in the car.
Bodily
So
fluids.
they yeah. So they do they do pull over at like a rest stop and let you get it out. Buy some, Dramamine or whatever, and then get on your way until finally you guys arrive at what looks like it's a very like fancy official looking government building. Imagine like, it's at like many stories high, shiny windows, concrete, all that stuff. You drive straight past that, behind like a big tops of trees to a flat topped 1-story building. That is the most plain looking building you think you've ever seen. It looks like it's more of like a maintenance works kind of utilities building, but you see people dressed more like Alice, walking in and out of this building, and the car actually pulls up to the front of this building, and you see Alice Hamill waiting for you out front.
He's gonna finish the last of his beef jerky, fold it up, put it in the bag, brush his hands off in the car, just in case, and then he'll wait for everybody else to get out because there's no way he's getting out past them, not without accidentally crushing some feet.
May shuffles by his knees, just like,
Ash will probably make sure they're the first one out so that May is not the first one out with Alice.
Good call. You'll just steady May on the way out and get out. And by this point, with his regeneration and all that, Black Eye's gone.
So you step out. Alice is looking at you very, deadpan with a professional smile. um on her very moderately lined stoic face, and she says, well, I guess that punctuality does not extend to
Shut
official
it,
business, but
Rock Rabbits. You ask those agents about the frickin' traffic trying to get out of that goddamn town when there are giant St. Bernard-sized rabbits burrowing through the streets. That's a real thing. I grabbed one because I had to know.
we'll send someone out there to take care of it. Anyway, you're already late. Let's get this started.
Punctuality, I didn't spring for plane tickets. They could have avoided all of those rabbit roads if I'd sprung for plane tickets, but no, we've got a government budget.
God, the gas probably costed more than 3 tickets.
Yeah, we could have just Ubered our way to the airport. But no. This was obviously the more efficient route and whatnot. So anyway, yeah, let's go. Let's do this thing.
Alice takes you guys so, walks you guys to the door, takes out a key card and scans you scans herself in through a set of doors, then types in 3 different codes to get through another set of doors, and then has to basically, there's like there's 3 layers of security here, and she has every single code memorized. She can punch it into the keypad without even looking, and she has a word with the security guard, and they do like a metal detector on all of you guys. And then after like 10 minutes of like security checks and everything, you are finally allowed into the building.
All right. I'm sure it's boring as crap in here with those beige covered walls and the terrible
Fluorescent
Oh, it's
government
not even
lights.
carpets
beige.
and oh,
It's not even beige, it's gray.
Gray
Is-
with fluorescence. Yay.
I can
Is
feel
anything lighting up in here to me? Or is it just as boring as it sounds?
Nothing on this floor. You don't see anything on this floor other than like your mom glows a little bit, actually.
May just rolls her eyes.
Um,
What about Slayer senses? Anything wild there?
let me see. You are getting like tinglies, like a little bit of Wiggins here and there, but you can't suss out exact sources or anything.
Okay. Mm.
You're in a you can tell this building has like thick walls, thick ceilings, probably like 7 sub levels with like increasingly max security measures, etc., etc. So like if there's shit in this building, like it's your Slayer sense isn't going to tell you until you get closer to it.
Gotcha.
I'm calling it right now, cabin in the woods style situation here. They've got all sorts of monsters they're doing
I was
experiments
just
on.
thinking
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
I was too. I literally, that's all I could think of. Was just
We all have the
cells
great
of fun
smell
monsters.
tonight.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
right.
do.
Finally, it came to all of us.
Yay.
So Alice and the 2 agents that drove you, they basically form like a is it called an arcade? No.
Gordon?
Just basically like a cordon, I guess, around you. Um, with Alice at the head, and Alice simply says, "Follow me, please." And she takes you down some hallways to past one set of elevators to a different set of elevators that's way further in the back, and then she types into another keypad another long ass code that she has perfectly memorized. It lets you into this elevator. This elevator takes you what you estimate is about 3 floors down. And once you get out, she takes you through another winding set of hallways until you finally reach a if there was a label for it, it would probably be referred to as a detainment unit, but there are no labels in this building. You just have to know where to go. And she escorts you to a room about midway down a door where there is a maybe like 37, 38-year-old man, um very still also professional looking, standing there, hands clasped in front of him, and he says, "Hello, my name is John. I am your friend's handler, and it is my understanding that and he looks straight at May and he goes, "You must be the one with the sight."
Yeah, I have a name.
Ah,
How-
yes. Remind me of your name.
Don't remind him.
It's
Just be the one with the sight. The less they know about you, the better.
Alice turns to John and says, "It's May."
There are daggers being glared from Ash into the back of Alice's head.
So much for OPSEC. Jeez. All right.
Anyway, um, John opens the. John has like a file folder that he has with him, and he is sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? He's like just toying with the papers with his thumb, kind of fidgeting subconsciously with it, and not really realizing that he's doing it. But he does say, "Welcome to Quantico. This is not the circumstances under which I wanted to release your friend to you, but unfortunately, we had no other choice. So thank you for coming all this way. Let's get down to business, shall we?" And he enters another very long key code into a pad by this door. He opens the door. In it is a facsimile of Jack's shitty apartment, and Jack is sitting on the bed. And May, there is a bright ass, strong ghost sitting next to him with an arm around his shoulders. And that's where we'll drop the curtain.
Unchained Melody starts playing. There's some pottery involved. It's a really touching scene. I don't know how Whoopi Goldberg got here, but woo.
Well, that was the time.
Yeah, it was a time.
Plans changed a little, but you know what? That's fine.
to rock rabbits.
We
Oh,
roll with the punches.
We do.
We do, especially when they're actually kicks to Ye's face.
Eh.
At least it was
Thank
yay.
you
If it had been
guys.
Julian, Julian's head just would have cracked open.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. And thank you, Bison, for being here
Thank
as
you,
long as you could and
Bison.
being in the
Thank
peanut
you, Bison.
gallery. I'm so sorry your computer's being a dick.
One day we will rescue Jack. We promise.
I was like, am I gonna jinx it by titling it with Jack's name in it? And I was like, nah, because this is what's supposed to happen in the session today. And then it's like, oh, okay, no.
Hey, it's
So
fine. We're really good at riffing until
Yep.
things
Yeah.
actually happen. Hey, this is
no,
what
it was
Taco
a
Bell and
good. Like there
sleepovers
was
before.
bonding, there was bullshit, there was
Blue dicks.
you know bitching. So that's fine. I'm happy with it. Don't worry about it. I'm just I'm just joking around. Thank you guys so much. Had a blast tonight. Thank you. Yay. Kyle, your name's Kyle. Back Kyle.
Yay, Batgirl!
Thank
Yay!
Thank you, Ash Mana. Thank you, May Luna. Thank you,
Yeah.
Jack Bison. Thank you, Kevin, the Kevin. Thank
And
you, everyone in thank you everyone in chat. Thank you everyone who watches the VOD and on YouTube. If you made it this far, give those buttons a press because you made it this far. You might as well. Tell us what you think in the comments because we love hearing what you have to say. And without further ado, be nice to each other, please and thank you.
Thank you to
Bye.
Director Chris too.
Thank you,
Yay.
Chris. Thank you,
Thank you,
Chris.
Chris.